Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There we go. Good morning to everybody on TikTok.
Hey, good morning, Kevin.
Good morning. Just about to send out your guys' email. Should be live on TikTok any moment. Let's see if it's not cranking. Live on YouTube, I believe, anyways. There we go. Anybody have any questions this about in general? Kirk, you're the only one here at the moment.
All right.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Can't get more VIP than that, buddy.
I know.
227. There we go. All right, you should have a few more people joining you here in just a few minutes. And that's going out now, and it's posted in the Discord. Now, you saw the one in the Discord, Kirk?
Yeah, I saw the alert come up from Discord.
Yeah. All right, put this over here. What's up, everybody? Oh boy, where are we at on that? Good morning, D Nice. Martin Lewis. Good morning, Stefano. Persistent. What's up, buddy? What's up, Brian Invest? M. Gilly. Barani. Brody. What do you think for gold? The Cocoa Women at Buy Stop. Says Martin Lewis. What's up, Martar? Liz is in. What's up, Liz? Morning, Liz. Jane, I guess. How many names do you have, Liz? I'm confused. We have a private meeting going also. It's posted up in the Discord, and you'll be receiving an email any minute, or two or three. All right. Uncle Micah, too. All right. Let me see. Okay. What's up, Annie and Rob, Kirk Brown, Liz, and Martar in the VIP meeting room? Yeah, we're having troubles. Why is TikTok? Wonder why TikTok's having problems going live. Seems to be on my end. Let's see if I can push it through this phone over here. Well, isn't that interesting? We're live on TikTok. Figure out that later, I guess. Let's go over here. You guys should Google the benefits of humming and see what you come up with. You might be surprised how healthy humming is for you. I always give you the most random stuff, don't I? All right. Oh, I don't have the sun either. Dang it. Hold on. All right. If anybody has any symbols you guys want me to look at, please ask. Okay. We are live on TikTok finally. All right, we're going to go over the basics of trading, all that good stuff. I'll call out everything that I come across and look at. Someone asked about gold first. I'll look at that first. Good morning, Annie and Rob. Good morning, Michael in the VIP, Martar, Liz, Kirk, Henry, Chastain. Welcome, into the group. And of course, Annie and Rob. Now, gold. Oh no. I think we're going to have to flip that around on the video, though. Okay. What do we got going on? Oh, no. Shoot fire. 1 2-minute thing open. Finished up on those Microsoft options. It's been storming all night long. I mean, storming. Fuck, one time I thought the house away. closing some applications. Yeah, I bet. Not sure if there's any news this morning. Don't care if there's any news this morning. Third meeting. 227. Okay.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
We have 2 red folders at 8:30. Oh, good. PPI and PPI. Now, PPI and CPI, they can actually move the markets a little. Do I have my other alarms on, though, on that phone? Hold on. I don't think that I do. Let's try those. All right.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning, Mike.
How's one of Martar?
Who is that, Mike?
Yes, sir.
What's up, buddy?
Everything's well, man. My day off today. Yesterday was my day off as well, but
Oh, nice.
yeah, took yesterday off, and it's like, well, I'm off today, so I'm gonna get a 4-day weekend.
That's actually very, very nice. Of course, we have to get you to have a 365-day weekend, but,
I'm trying to get in your shoes, man.
we're working on it. Yeah, right?
So I can get those 365 days
Mm-hmm.
vacation.
Now, some of you may not. Okay, I think we might be better now. Okay, never mind. All right. Now, let's see what we have. Yeah, nice big turn. 60 still waiting. How bad is that down there? Let's see something. 2 hour maybe. Let me close that down. Yeah, I think the YouTube one completely went off. Hold on. We were just sharing one screen, peeps. Why does that get so sensitive? There we go. There we go. How much time before we got news? About 8 minutes. Let's see.
8 minutes before what?
I don't know, PPI, I think, or something.
Oh, okay.
Some kind of news. Hell, we might not even have my computer operational by then. Da, 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 da. I wonder if I'm gonna have to share the VIP group through the other, which I could. I might just do that too. Go through the phone one. Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me see something here. Where is Zoom? So we can't install Zoom, is that right? This one maybe. All right, now. Let me. See if we can get in this way. I see the target options still through the roof. Looks like Nike short is in the money. The PFE long call, didn't we just do that yesterday? Is in 2% money, so that's pretty good. All right, we'll look at those in a minute. Let me make sure I can sign in here. For PPI, I'm going to go out on a limb here and tell you it's going to shoot up. Let me make sure that's what we're going to look at.
You said PPI?
I have no idea. Whatever that. Not the right password. I think Martar, someone put a comment up in our group. Let's see.
Probably Discord, yeah. Okay.
Nope, in our chat right here. VIP chat. You guys should have that open. Paul Orlando said good morning. Oh, Martar, yeah. PPI. It's not as movable as the CPI is. Hold on. really annoying. All right. Let's see. Well, we're gonna have to open up a few charts here. I'm gonna probably have to close down the VP room just for a minute. It's thinking on the 1 hour, says Mark. Hey, look at Martar go. I swear to goodness, he's doing so good. I'm gonna have to close you guys down for a minute or two, maybe 5 on the VIP. I'll get back in here in just a minute though after that. So we should be on. Make sure that's gonna close. Yeah. We'll be on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff, and we're already on things. So give me just a second here on VIP, and I'll get you guys back on. All right, give me just a minute. Let's see, take care of them there. Oh, come. Poor people on TikTok are probably being bored out of their minds right now. Now let's see if we can get that. All right. Or not. Dang on it. Really? Yeah, there's no way. We're going to have to go through Zoom through the phone. News, I have no idea what it's doing. Oh, what do you know? It's actually moving. All right, then we have to make this share, but we have to pull this over here. All right. I think you guys are still on YouTube. And you're back. See the logo all on YouTube. In due time, says persistent. Hey, coach. What's up, Grilliano? Free Money Fridays, baby. And a special surprise. Bree will be on later. Yay. All right. So you guys can hear me and see me on YouTube, right? Now, let's see if we can get this. Because we have to call it that gold, which is there. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Okay. Gold is a daily buy, as I told you it was and explained to you yesterday. It's always a daily buy until further notice. So, yeah, gold is going to go up to record highs. I gave you all that information yesterday. Now, that takes care of that. Now we have to get into, let's see, we need this one over here. All right, now. Now, brown cow. Let's see. We need where's the Discord Yes, they won't. That is so weird. Let's go over to this one then. Good morning to everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook Live. Not really calling out much of anything at the moment. Gold is a daily buy. Silver is a daily buy. We need to figure out which one is it. It is the Forex. Oh, okay. Let's try again then. Let's go over here.
Recording in progress.
Recording in progress. Is that right? Okay. Now let's see. We need this there. Oh, that's the top of that. All right, Sam K, I think you're here. I've got so many things. Oh shit, I lost it again. Sam, I can't. Can Sam talk? Shoot fire. No. Oh geez, there you are. I heard something.
Yeah, I said only when my girlfriend lets me.
Ah, that's funny. I can't see my video that you guys can see. Oh, Jiminy. On the VIP little group people, can you at least see the screen? Yeah, it looks like you can. Can you see the screen with a white box on it?
Hear you, Sam. I heard Kevin for a second. I didn't see the screen for a second.
Yeah, me too.
Uh-oh. You guys can't hear me on?
Now we can. That's not a regular.
Interesting.
It almost looks like a TikTok video.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's what it's going to look like this morning. Matter of fact, wait, it might be looking like that for a minute. We'll have to figure that technical part out later. All right, so VIP, but I don't like the way I can't see that.
You can't flip your screen or zoom in closer.
Well, I'm sure I could. Let me make sure we're still good over here, by the way. Yes, we are. Okay, so we are unable to access. That's not true. I see myself. On YouTube, do you guys see me on YouTube and the screen or no?
Well, I'm not on YouTube or TikTok anymore, so no.
I'm on Facebook and VIP. I see you on Facebook.
Yep. And on YouTube you are visible too.
Okay, so we got that part worked out. Let's see, are we moving? Yep, we're moving here too. All right. That leaves us, why can I not zoom in on that particular one? So I see Sam, I see Mike, but I really don't want to see you guys. Nothing personal, so let's go off of there.
Thanks, Al. Okay.
Let's see if we can get back in over here. See, I don't get that. Why is it? Uh-oh. Your microphone. Nope. So I know how to mute us then and cause it to pause, but initially I was able to zoom in, and now I cannot zoom in. It's so weird. I rarely use Zoom through my phone, though, so probably that's the issue there. Yeah, it just won't do the... Like, can I? No. Well, good enough for now. You guys will have to live with that. All right. Next. As long as you guys can see a little something here, a little something on there, we're golden. Now you guys you can be heard, and I'm sure a lot easier now. Anything said on the VIP, they'll be able to hear on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and including TikTok. So just keep that in the back of your minds. Hope you are doing awesome, says, who is it, Alvin? Alvin Dornick. What's up, Alvin Dornick? Good morning. Good morning, Grilliano and Stealth and Geo. 60-minute sell stop hit on US 30. Okay, let's go over to, let's just go over to US 30 big time and see. Okay, we're going down, down, down. 2 hour. When was the last time we went down to 2 hour? Did it hit the 3 hour? It did not. So these should all finish then. So let's see the 2 hour and see how low. get this out of here. Oh, this is so much better. Oh my goodness. It's 2 hour, where are we at? 2 hour buy 2 hour buy stop, SPX, NAS, NQ1 and ES1. Let's see. 3 hour. 4 hour. 12 hours, so 12-hour daily, so daily, weekly buy. It's the easiest thing in the world. Just take any 30. Oh, what was your 30-minute ad? Hold on. No. All right. Take any 30-minute buy stop you can find as a simple tool. In the meantime, this is not a 1 hour sell. Who the heck said? Yes, doing very awesome. Hope you are too. 60-minute sell stop just hit US 30. Oh, US 30. And no, that is not a sell. 60-minute sell? Well, the sniper, but that's not a sell stop. No. Hold on. Let's go to 30-minute. Yeah, not even there either. 15-minute. Yep, 15-minute sell. Where is it going? It was going down to that 2 hour. Did it hit it? No, it did not hit it. 1 hour. Yeah, it was 15-minute sell to the 1 hour blue line, probably what Geo meant. So I'd go with that as a true statement. Yep. What about the 90-minute? So, US 30 YM1 sell to the 1.5 hour. That's so cute how they do that. 90-minute towards the 90-minute blue line on that. I don't really care on that though. I would never touch that with a 1,000,000-foot pole. To do a sell on US 30 would be to hang yourself out to dry, because that's not a good idea. Daily, weekly buy, like I keep repeating, but it's so easy. This is a weekly logo buy. Let it keep falling down further and further. We will absolutely make all the money on the way up. We know when this will be finished from the simple fact is when these turn over to green, just like they did yesterday and, well, every other day that they're supposed to do it. You'll see something such as this turn and flip. And then we'll know that this is the time, or you can wait for all the 10 seconds to go, and then you'll know to take it on the 15 second. So we have the ultimate reversal tool in the Uno Reverse Keithbot. This thing tells us when the falling knife is flipping and turning back around. And let's just say it's a 4-hour candle on a 12-hour candle that's dropping down, right? So if it's a 4-hour candle and it only goes up on the wick, say 50, 60 pips on a sell, but it goes up, this will catch that wick on the 4-hour candle that's going up. So you can catch it and take it, and usually that'll ride to about the 1 minute line. And then you'll see these all flip over to green, and you can take it, even though it's a down candle to the 2-hour blue line. For instance, in this case, you can still take that buy on the way up when it wicks up on the particular higher time frame, and that's what it will do. So we'll be able to catch the money there too. Now, let's get this back and get that over there. Okay. NAS 100 to buy on the 5-minute. Who is this? Alvador again. Okay, let's see. A buy on a 5-minute, and I see no such thing. I don't see a buy stop. I see a buy stop on the 60-minute. I see buy stops on the 120, 2 hours. I see buy stops on the 4 hours, 6 hours. I see buy stops on the daily. I do not see a buy stop on a 5-minute. And if Keith isn't showing it, it's not there. So we can go ahead and look at these if you want. I always go up to the highest one, though, and that's where you should be trading from, which is, we have a 77-minute buy stop. I'm so funny. All right, this is the daily right here. Beautiful. And there it is. And those are your buy stops. So how would I play these? Exactly like I told you. Everyone thinks the end of the world's happening, everything's falling. It's not. These will flip around. They will come back up. And when they do, we'll know exactly when that happens. All these 6 indices that we follow regularly will be going to record highs. I don't care what they tell you as far as this or that or the economy or the PFI, PPI, CPI, NPI, NBC, CPI, CRST, QRS, IRS. None of that matters. What's going to do, they're going to go up to record highs. The further it goes down, the more money we make on the way back up. Now, we need the other one to go. I don't know how to do that. Maybe we'll go the other direction next time. I'll start that up. Maybe I should close a few of those trading view tabs. I see. Thank you. I believe I need to wait then. What's up, George? Good morning, George. All right. Now, I think I already called out gold for somebody out there. I don't remember who that was. Yeah, we did. All right. So we can go down to a little different time frames for gold and see if I can pick you guys some more up. 1 minute buy stop forming as we speak. 1 minute, 2 minute buy stop. Gold will be going up to $5,219.07, $5,228.49, $5,239.93 on a 1 minute buy.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Now, here's a little something for someone to chew on. This is 2 screens. On the left is the raw chart. And this is, boy, that's exact. Doesn't that not look like a head and shoulder pattern right there? And a descending wedge. But anyway, it's not. It's actually a buy stop. So there you go. That's how good they can make you not see things. All right. This right here is without anything. This is a raw chart. The very basics of trading are each one of these candles right here is 1 minute. When it's a red candle, that means it went down. When it's a green candle, that means it closed above its previous high. It went up. These are 1 minute candles. These can be weekly, daily, depending on whatever time frame I click on. They mean nothing. This little candle means jack crap, just like that candle means anything. All it's telling you is that there is a digital pattern of something. And that is what you're looking for, is a pattern on how to trade this. Without my system, you wouldn't know that this is going to hook and go down a little bit, then hook and come back up and go to the highs on a 1 minute. This is called the buy stop. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop, pink crossing the blue is a dead giveaway out with the sniper, but the system works without it. If you come over to the raw charts over here, you can see absolutely I don't know what. I see nothing. Let me make it about the same size too as what you currently have here. This is raw. I can put on an RSI. I can put on anything on this. And just because I put on one loser indicator with another loser indicator that doesn't work doesn't mean that 2 loser indicators equals a positive. It means if support and resistance and all the different look to the left, ascending and descending wedges don't work on their own. They don't work when you add them all up together either. 0 wins plus 0 wins plus 0 wins equals 0 wins. If you come over to here, the system itself is color-coded. It's very simple to watch and see. Now, it's not exactly simple to learn unless you're an engineer or in the military, but there is some challenges sometimes with learning the system, and that's okay. There was challenges for you learning how to talk and eat and walk. You actually didn't even know how to wipe your own ass at one time, but you guys figured all that stuff out. It's like a miracle of God. You're able to do that. And you can figure out the system too. It's not that hard. A lot of you make it harder than it is. Now we're looking at a 1 minute gold, but if we go way up here and we go up to these daily and weekly time frames, you will be able to see something that my robots and all the great work that Keith did for us was able to see. And that is that we have, let me change this one over here, these little pink lines. And for those of you who are beginners, all you have to know is that the pink line at the bottom with the purple, by the time it goes up, you'll make money. Price action will be in profit for you. Literally, that's all you need to know. And I know that for a fact because we actually have a trade tracker from the great Keith Palmer. Before Keith passed, he coded this for us. And what this is doing, it's tracking every one of my signal callouts that go into the signal room. We were 133-0 last year, the best I can remember. Anyway, but this monthly pink line is being tracked here, 3 monthly pink line being tracked here, weekly pink line being tracked here. These are open trades. This is on CVS. And you can see if it's green, that means it made money. Let's take a look again. We'll go over to Starbucks right here. And you'll see it again. Anytime we click on any symbol, the trade tracker on the top tells us if there's any open trades, which there was. And this is for, Starbucks. There's a 3-month trade still open from Wednesday, April the 5th, 2023 at 16:30. Entry trade was 105. It was a buy, and this is how much you made, and this is the max drawdown. The only thing Keith didn't finish was the drawdown before or after, and it's always been after that I've checked. But nonetheless, 3-month buy in the money still open, 3-week buy still open, and then there's a monthly still open on these. Now, these are all the closed trades right here that were called out. And all this is doing is taking 30-minute buy stops off the pink line. When the pink line is at its lowest, it's open at a trade. When the pink line goes above 80%, it closes the trade. So when you can see this pink line right here on our sniper, and you'll see that it's down low like this right now, it'll eventually will come up. When it comes up, the trade will automatically be, you'll get a signal to close the trade, demo trade only. And then if it never does that because it's still rising on like this 3 months, then it will stay open and it will continually hold a trade. Why is that important? Because if you look at something like Bitcoin, you can clearly see that Bitcoin is still open on a 3-month buy, a 3-week buy, and a weekly buy. You can see over here, Bitcoin closed off of a 3-week, weekly, monthly, weekly, and then all profit. And you can see how much you could have made. It's crazy if you'd had the system, what you could have made with Bitcoin. But yeah, these are your orders for Bitcoin. And no, it doesn't show that it's going down to zero. It's telling us that it's still a buy and still open. So for those of you who I agree that Bitcoin is absolutely worthless, it's not going to zero at this particular time. I'll let you know if that happens. So. People are such haters. They always want things to go away. All right. Question. Can you trade with just the sniper? Example, blue, pink, purple, low on lower time frames. Lower time frames. So he must mean faster time frames. Yes, you can trade with that. If you come over here, and you go over here, well, this is a weekly. That's not a good example for you. Let's go down here to say a 1 minute. And if we look at a 1 minute, and if we come, well, here's another, we could do the 1 minute here. If we come over here, and you would see, for instance, let me grab this, the same sell stop here, 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 all at the same time, all on your indices, or a buy stop, doesn't matter. This happens just to be a sell. You can see clearly that this is all up high on the 1 minute. You can clearly see red, 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 green, and then, of course, the broken boxes is probably a 2 minute. Let me make sure on that for us. Let me see right here. It was 2 minute sell is what this actually ended up being. And then, yeah, and then you can play it. You can see all three high, 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 all three high. Sell, stop, sell, stop, sell, stop, sell, stop, sell, stop, sell, stop. So that's the easiest solution if that's what you wanted to do. Yes, you can trade with the sniper just like that. Now, again, just remember this. This is how easy the system is, and so many people just drive me bonkers with complicating it. When price action is to the left and above, you have nothing but buys. When price action is to the left and below, you have nothing but sells. So this right here is a sell. This is when you make money on the way down. This is when you make money on the way up. When you see this, you can clearly see right here on the number 4. Okay. The 1 minute gold calls in the money. Oh, cool. Glad someone made money. All right. This right here is, let me get rid of these. This right here will tell you. This is your sell stop because you have the pink, blue, purple all high and your sell stop. Without this, you wouldn't know whether this is the correct trade or not. If you had the sniper, you would know. So let me explain that again to you. Watch. This is red, 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 green, red, red, sell stop. This is red, red, red. There is green right there. Sell stop. The blue wasn't high with this one, not the best entry. The blue was high, pink and purple were high, the best entry. So this is the one you were looking for after price action went below and to the left of all the EMAs. It came back up, formed our sell stop, and then that's what you would have played at that point. And yes, you could have did that with just the blue, pink, purple, because that's how you know you're in your sell stop, the correct one. Did that make sense to everybody? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I even heard, I think that was Par Orlando. Yay. All right. So with that in mind, we can combine that with every one of our symbols, and all of a sudden you just don't have one confirmation. This is what you would be looking at. You would see blue, pink, purple high, and then you would see the exact same thing. Let me go back over here. You would see the exact same thing on all the other indices. So that's another 3 here, another 3 here, another 3 for NQ1, another 3 for US 30, and another 3 for YM1. So that's 18 trade confirmations you'd have with my system. Then if you come over here, you're going to see the red, 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 green, red, red pattern. So there's 3 more here, plus the green, plus the 2, plus your red over here, plus your left of the indicator, so you know that you're in the left in a sell, plus the red, plus your oranges above, plus you're below your blue line. And that's just that grouping. Now, if we come over to here, you'd also have your 3 real direction bars, your bullshit detector, your 2 red BOK indicators, your red on your thing, you're above your thing, you formed your logo, and the blue line again. And then you do the same thing here again and again and again and again. So these 3 right here, the blue, those 3 right there, plus the orange, plus the blue. This is how many confirmations you would have to take this trade. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3 with my system. 1, 2, 3, 1. This isn't even all of them, by the way, just so we're clear. You'd be approximately, I thought we got over 100 with me and Keith coding this, but you would have somewhere in the neighborhood of about 100 confirmations to take a trade or not take a trade. In this case, to take a sell. And yes, you can make money on a sell going down. I never do that because all these symbols are buys, but you can do that if you want. and then you can get up to 75, you can get up to 100 different confirmations. And this, again, isn't even the tip of the iceberg. I can show you the logos that were formed. I can show you the higher time frames that you guys do not see that the robot is looking at when it's making these call outs for the signal service. So you're looking at approximately 150 to 200 different confirmations, all of which are read by a robot coded by the great Keith Palmer. And yeah, I don't think anyone here is trading on 100 different symbols, but you can if you wanted to, indicators, but you can if you wanted to confirm your trades. Anybody paying attention? The stealth. Good morning, Kev. Thanks. Just took that gold 1 minute buy stop. Yep, that was a beautiful little trade. Does that make sense to everybody? Mike Lattimore, I see your face bigger than God. What do you think?
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, it's like clear as day too. You know, they hate that ultra HD shit where you can see like the wrinkles in your face from sleeping. I still see mine. All right. So, Mike, did you know that you can get up to over 100 different confirmations before you take a trade?
Actually, you have reviewed this
Yeah.
several different times, so I am aware of it.
Now, do you do it?
I look at majority of them, not
Good.
all 100, but maybe 10 to 20
Okay.
by comparing two charts right next to each other.
Yes. This isn't even the higher time frames, correct? This is just your faster entry time frame. So yeah, you can get up to a lot of different confirmation. Now, this is your other option, just so we're clear. You guys can just do that, or watch. You can trade right over here. So you can have 100 confirmations telling you to take a trade, or you can have this chart right here, which happens to be, oh, I don't know, overall chart, it has 0. Okay, show of hands. Sevens, if you guys think having 100 little indicators telling you to take a trade is better than none. I don't know. It's a tricky question. Anybody think that perhaps having 100 different trade confirmations saying to take a trade is better than 0? And there'll still be people out there. Now let's do support and resistance. Let's mark. Wait, this is support. That's resistance. That's support. That's support and resistance. That's support. What's a breakout again? Oh, wait, that might not be support. This could be support. I don't know. And that's a red candle. And there's resistance, but yet it's going to go past the resistance. And I'm not sure. How does that breakout happen over a resistant thing when there's resistance? You're not supposed to go past that. Oh, my bad. But surely if I look down here in like a 5 hour, there's got to be some more support resistance that's clearer. Yeah, here, look. Okay, I can see it all clearly now. Look, here's your support. There's your resistance. Again, that broke out over that resistance. But wait, support. But then what's that? Okay, no, I can think that's support.
You're confusing me, Kevin.
But that's no. But I shouldn't.
Doing there.
That's support and resistance at the same time with that group there. And this isn't consolidation. That's a downward sloping triangle for you. There you go, Mike. That should help you out with that downward sloping triangle. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yep. And this surely looks like head and shoulders in some weird reality. Yep, no. But that didn't go down. It went up. So this head and shoulder pattern didn't go down. It went up. But this is that support up there again, and there's that resistance again. Maybe if I go down, this support resistance stuff will work if I go down to maybe like, I don't know, a 5 minute. Yeah. That's so much clearer to me. When I see this now, look at your support and resistance. This looks like one big support of nothingness, one big support of, there's the resistance though right there. Yeah, this is looking about like the lady who taught me how to do support and resistance. My chart's looking about exactly like hers at this point, except I think I'm missing a few. But wait, what's this breakout right here? Wait, what? Here's that's resistance, but yet it went way up there. Wonder what the fuck, why did it do that? It's support and look, this is all, well, look, all my lines are saying this is support and this is resistance and this is support and this is resistance. But what's this up here doing then? How did that break out? Oh, wait, they don't have an explanation for that in support and resistance theory? What's the breakout again? I'm confused on how that fits where's my support and resistance when it breaks out above that and below that? I'm confused on support and resistance. Because it's full of shit and doesn't work. Oh, my bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea. You can't trade support. No one can trade support and resistance. Let me be clear on my words. No one can consistently trade support and resistance because they don't know what the fuck it's doing. Gee, I wonder if perhaps this little thing right here that you can't tell that this is a buy stop is a 1 minute buy stop. Now there it is. Let's see. Or we can see green, 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 red, green, 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 our logo to the left. Orange, we know where our highs are going to be at, by the way. Then we come down here, pink, purple, blue, low with pink crossing. And we're up to 14 confirmations. And I don't even have my higher time frame confirming this trade. And that's nothing. 14 or 0. You can have 14 trade confirmations. Your little telling you to take this trade 14 times to take the trade, 14 times to take the trade, or nothing. The big 0. So you can try to trade without the system. You could try to trade support and resistance, the most mentally Can I mute TikTok for a minute? The most mentally silly thing I've ever heard in my life, support and resistance. There's no reason on earth for this trade to go up other than this is a buy stop that's over here. 14 things plus telling us to take this trade on gold, none to take the trade on gold. Now, if you go back prior, this is nothing more than a 30-second buy stop right here before it. So if we go to here, or we could probably show a 45-second, let's see. Did it clear that? No. Let's go down then. There you go. And there's your 30 seconds. So without knowing anything else about anything, there it is. There they are over and over again. Green, 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 red, buy, stop. That's got to be a 45-second. Hold on. Yeah, I just wasn't opened up enough. That's all. There it is. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy, stop, and that is your buy stop. Before here and here, if anyone that would like to argue with me and tell me that right before here, this shows a buy stop, go ahead. I want anyone on earth, go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and block this off so no one can see what you're looking at. Because I can do it blindfolded. Go ahead. Right there. This is the difference. My system shows a buy stop. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. Over here, it shows consolidation and nothing else. While this is consolidating without my system, with the system, it's telling us green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. It's going to go up. Here, nothing. Here tells you the future before it happens. Here, on a raw chart, nothing. With support and resistance, nothing. Where the fuck on support and resistance is this thing going up or down? Tell me. Someone tell me that this isn't just straight consolidation. It means nothing. And what you guys used to call, well, we don't know how to read a 1 minute chart or a 45-second chart or a 30-second chart. The F we don't. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy, stop, up it goes. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy, stop, up it goes. This is going to be the logo buy forming now, actually. This won't go all the way down. This will hook, come back up, and go past that previous high. But I'm digressing. So these are your trades with my system. completely and unbelievably accurate. Over here, nothing. You want me to put RSI on there? You want me to put on the awesome oscillator? You want me to put on all the BS stuff that you guys tried to use in the past that didn't work, including the Fibonacci and Fibonacci retracement? There's nothing to retrace here. There's nothing showing head and shoulders here. Where's the naming of the candle at? Where do I see it? Oh, do I see Thor's hammer in there? Oh boy, you guys are getting me started. I don't see shit in here. No one can trade this at all, period. If they're telling you to use support and resistance, that trader doesn't know what the F they're talking about. If that trader is telling you to use RSI or to trade the news or to trade earnings, they don't know what they're talking about. What's up, Jason McCain? Good morning. El Flacco, good morning. Is this getting through to any of you? Some of you are so spoiled you don't understand that there's been taught for over 200 years support and resistance with the modern use of Forex. It is 100% wrong. There is no such thing as support and resistance. Oh, but they teach it and I taught it and I saw this old lady last night with 300 people on there. She had 300 people watching and she was teaching support and resistance. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Morning, Stephen. Call offer. I was waiting for your rant. What's up, Haroon? I'm not even ranting. I want to get really into this, but I'm trying to stay nice for TikTok. Now, can I come over here and see who's on my things? Nice. 1, 2, Henry. Got it. All right. So if this is getting through to any of you, throw up some 7s, throw up some yeses, because I'm so sick. I had this one person about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. Oh, Head and Shoulders has a 93% win rate. Google says so. Oh, but little did he know that Harvard and Yale and all the other different schools, they did studies on it and found out that they couldn't even figure out how to make the call on a head and shoulder pattern over 80% of the time, and it was wrong. Thank you. That was invaluable. Oh, thanks, Paul. Yeah. Everyone that thinks they know what they're doing, I want to see them trade 1 second, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second trades. I just come on my live. Martar, how long have you been with me, watching me on my lives?
I believe since 2021.
Okay. So for about 4.5 years, maybe coming up, yeah, it's probably, well, we're over 4 years January. So yeah. Has anyone ever came on to trade against me?
At the beginning, yeah, I think a lot of people trying to go against the system or work your system different way. Me including at the beginning, but then you're learning that it's not working, right? So.
Right. But no, I mean, did anyone ever come on my live and say, hey, I'm going to make live call outs with you, and I'm going to make my call outs using my system, and then I'll use, you use your system kind of thing. So when no one's ever.
No.
Never heard of. Yeah.
Never. Yet I'm here. Well, I'm trying to be here a little more often now. I'm here. I have never missed a week in over 4 years. Put it that way. I've never not come on at least one time in 4 years. So that's pretty consistent. I don't remember ever being, oh, hey, I want to come on and trade. Oh, hey, I want to come on and trade. Now they all came on and said it's full of shit. I remember when we were on MetaTrader 4, oh, you're using 1980s technology because you're on MetaTrader 4, because the young dumbass kids didn't know anything about trading and didn't know that MetaTrader 4 is the largest trading platform in the world for professionals because they're idiots that use their phones. But can't say too much on that because we're on TikTok. But yeah, this is simple a system as possible. I'm on here giving out free calls well, used to do it so crazy every morning. And then people would still complain. Oh, you talk too fast. Oh, which was that call? Which one did you make? Did you really say it was a buy or a sell? They don't understand how the sells make the buys. It just blows their minds. They can't comprehend the most basic thing on earth. Things go down, then they're going to come back up again. Yeah, so when we're going over all this, keep in the back of your mind for almost now coming up on a half a decade, no one's ever came on to trade against me. Now you thought, well, okay, maybe they came on and traded with me. No one ever came on and traded with me either. Oh, but surely someone said, "Oh, well, I'm going to give you your give you your stuff so we can put in and you can track every one of my trades." Like I track it, there's all mine. I can click on any and have clicked over 120 different symbols, and there's in green. If it's in red, we lost. If it's green, we won. In green, we won. But yet no one ever took me up on, now we can't do it because poor Keith, we can't code it. But Keith was willing to code anyone's way of trading ever invented by mankind. Give us it. We put the information in, track it. And not one person ever took us up on that offer. Is that odd to anyone? Why wouldn't they want their trades tracked?
And the thing I love about your system that it does not overwrite like the other people who sell
Correct.
their indicators. So it is what it is. You see it on the charts.
What he's saying by overwrite, what Martar's saying is called repainting. And when an indicator repaints, it's hell on earth. They literally open up the gates of hell when they do that. Because it took me, I remember repainting. So what would happen, what Martar is saying is if someone else had a system, it would show a 3-month and it would show, and then this number would change, the entrance would change, this would change. And you're like, I was recording the sessions and I'm thinking, no. I did everything like they said and it's green and I know that it was green. And when I go back and look, it turned to red. And I'm like, how did it go to red? It was green just a second ago. Oh, and the entry wasn't off the 3-month, it was off the weekly, and it wasn't on July 14th, it was July 12th, and it wasn't at 1,800, it was at 1,600, and it wasn't at 31,336, it was at 32,554. I'm like, no, I recorded it. Where did all the information go? Where did that little trade go that they said was no, and it changed. And instead of tracking the 3-month Friday, July 14th on 2023 at 1,800, they just change it. They their indicators go back and just make up fucking numbers of where it should have entered in at. And if who here has ever dealt with repainting indicators? For honest to God, who here has dealt with repainting indicators? Because it is, I'm not giving it enough bad mouthing. If you ever see an indicator that repaints, it is cursed by the devil and it is 100% Satan personified. Do not ever get a repainting indicator. I will never, ever, ever sell, use, show, have a repainting indicator. I would literally never trade before selling you a repainting indicator, ever. They are that bad. So repainting indicators, there's a few people out there raising their 7 hands. Because it's just so bad. So with invite you with one other creator. No, thanks anyways, bro. But yeah, so with our system, none of that bullshit on the repainting, just so we're clear. Too easy. Now, market open in about 10 minutes. I'm going to stay on this. It's just a hard drop. We have nothing to call. Yeah, there's nothing to call. And I don't think we're getting a pullback this morning. I can't call anything until this thing hooks back up again or comes around. So there probably won't be a market open for as far as we're concerned right now, unless you want to do the sell. This is a 1 second, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second, 30 second sell back down to the 2-minute on NAS, $24,750.81. Now, how low is that up here? It's got to be way, 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 way up here. Let's see. Way past that. Not that far. example. Let's go back to there. 3 hour, but no, we can't count that because it's NQ. 2 hour. There you go. Sell ES1 SPX to the 2 hour blue line. I would never take that trade. As a matter of fact, even though I'm calling it to go down there, and it will, we're going to call this as a reverse complete of that. Buy stop NQ1 NAS 100 2 hour buy stop. I love it. We're going to go ahead and tag some of those. Maybe we can get this open if we really get lucky. And let me grab this one here. Those alerts you see me popping up are your take profits. Let's see. Add alert and add alert. All right, now we're good with those. At least we'll have those pop up. All right. Next, little 30 people on. That's cute. Anyone on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch have any kind of questions or comments? If so, ask away. When you talk about these things, I'm always grateful that I'm clueless. Yeah. Who here, anyone in the VIP group has experience of more than 1 year trading? Not using my system.
I have.
Okay. So Sam has more than 1 year trading. Sam, when you started out and you were a bushy-tailed, what are they saying called? Green-eyed, whatever the fuck that saying is, and you're all new and you're happy and you're excited. 31 years ago in 1991, I was looking up these options on Intel because you couldn't see them anywhere and you had to actually kind of pretend like call into your broker and see what these numbers were. 7 minutes market open. I was so excited and so happy, and I placed a trade and bam, I lost a little bit. It's like, yeah, that's no big deal. And I lost again, no big deal. Lost again and again and yeah, whatever. Because we were making a lot of money back then. But we're just having fun. So when you were having fun, were you learning any ways of trading? Did you learn, I don't know, Fibonacci?
Oh, yeah, well, yes. So yes, you had your support resistance. They didn't really have fair value gaps or any of the smart money concepts back then. That was not it. And they were also they were trading, quarters. They weren't trading the way we trade now with decimals. It was a different market. And I also traded during the bubble, so it wasn't very difficult to make money. Although there was...
Pre-1989.
Yeah.
He was making money pre-1989. After 1989, when that hit, boy, people were a little pissy.
No, and when that popped, that was a lot of money lost. One trade in seconds. I used to trade Sycamore at a prop firm, and in the blink of an eye, it dropped like 80 grand, and taught me my lesson. Like, okay,
Yeah.
You got to get a system.
Yeah.
And you were trading along probably 150 other young kids for two brothers that owned the prop firm. It was just crazy. But anyway, there was no system, so it was not. There was indicators.
Right.
You sort of had it, then you had to have a feel, and no, not at all.
So everything back then, including up till now, that's why Sam's here and not doing whatever he was doing, because the reality is the old ways of trading, at best, were taught to us and are extremely unreliable. At worst, they intentionally taught us the wrong way to trade and they set us up for failure. And I believe it's the latter version, because there's no way someone could be so wrong. So you would think just off of gambling that you'd be right 50% of the time with trading. But professional traders at their best are right 63.5% of the time. At their best, 63% of the time they're right, which means I wouldn't even show my face if I only won 6 out of 10 trades. I don't know how they call themselves professional traders, but whatever. Everybody has their own little take and everybody wants to call themselves something, so that's fine. But the reality is no, that's horrible win rate. I wouldn't even. We're working on the robots. I'm telling you right now, if those robots don't have a 90 to 95 to 100% win rate, I'm not releasing them at all. So to say that a 60% win, and they teach you so many things wrong that, honest to God, it has to be intentional. You would think, oh, support and resistance is something. Okay, yeah, they've been using that for fucking hundreds of years. Okay, well, what about the Fibonacci? Yeah, okay, that's been around forever. It's Fibonacci retracement. They have auto retracement things. We can hook it up, put it here. Sometimes they say go high to low, whatever. They have their own versions of it. But long story short, none of that has consistently produced results greater than 63.5%, because if that is your best trader can make 63.5% using all the ways of trading, old ways of trading, then that really isn't winning. That is a glorified, I got lucky and I flipped a coin, and instead of 50-50 on heads and tails, I got 60%, which is statistically all they need to win, because if you have your proper stop loss, take profits in place, you only need to win 6 out of 10 times and you will make money. That's all you need. But the reality of it is they really don't know how to trade. They really don't know what's coming up before it happens. They are just, I think I remember Sam saying, they have a feel for it, or they think they know, or they got this gut, and they've had so much experience that I can, yeah. And that is true, and you can have some of that, and that does come in handy. But in reality is you get emotional, you get revenge trading, you get fear of missing out trading, and all of a sudden your psychology's effed up and you're trading out of beta brain waves instead of alpha, and all of a sudden you're making the wrong calls and you're wondering, why am I not seeing things as clearly as I did? And that's because you don't have a step-by-step system. So with the system, I tell you, teach you, show you exactly what, see how these are all low, green, 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 red is coming down, it's hooking below, tell you how to enter the trade, when to enter the trade. And it's all very, very, very simple and logical. Now, again, for some people like Tommy, he can make trades. One of our members made a $200,000 trade. And he made $10,000 trades right after getting his training done. We have people, Kim Harrington and a whole bunch of others. It might take a year for people to get a little profitable or learn the system. What they all have in common, though, is Kim quit and came back. And every one of the people who quit and come back, they'll get it. The ones that end up losing with the system or not liking the system or not understanding it are the people who quit before they understand it. So what happens is, like with this open coming up, and why I'm not spending a lot of time there is because there's really no reason we can't get a pool, is because, yeah, see, it's still just drastically dropping. We can't do it. We need this to arch. We need everyone, when they get the system, to take their time, learn it at their own pace, and stick with it until market open in 1 minute. Do not play market open. If you're going to play market open, get in out very quickly.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial
I'll be sitting
advisor.
here waiting for NAS to go above its 1 second line, and then I'm going to call a 5 second buy stop for NAS. But right now I can't do that. We can call a 1 second buy stop for US 30 and YM1, but that's all I can call. I can't call it for NAS yet. There you go. You're in the money on the 1 second buy stop for US 30 and YM1. It did exactly like it's supposed to do. I'm going to wait for NAS and NQ to go to its 1 second. Just did it again, by the way, that pink. See, the blue line stayed hard. Isn't that funny? A 1 second can still hold the blue line high. That is just amazing to me. It can do that. Okay, market open in just a few seconds. Market open. We have touchdown. Buy stop NAS to the 1 second. Ah, shit. There it went. Okay, let's go up to the 5. There you go. 5 second. Dot, 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 chichaba. All of them there. Fuck. We're skipping head 10. Jesus. Buy stop to the 10 second blue line. Look for and play any buy stop 1 second, 5 seconds to the 10 second blue line of NAS. Yes, I see that US 30 YM1 already did it, but that's just the way that goes. I kept calling it out. I'm like a day late and a dollar short. Stefano.
With the two clicks, maybe 2 seconds apart, when you call that buy stop, I made 1K.
No shit. Did you really, Martar? Oh my God. Baby, you got balls of steel, my brother. Good for you. Wow. Well, there you go. I guess you can do it that quick, right? We'll just hang out though and hopefully we come back.
Adrenaline jumps too, right?
Yeah, right? Oh, yeah, no, everybody loves the open. They get their big movements. Buy, stop, ricochet back to the 5-second blue line, NAS and NQ1. And technically US 30 and YM1. I just hate calling them. I don't really want to call those, so we'll hold. For the real low time frames, 1 second, 15 seconds, how quick do you need to be on in on those? How quick? Stefan, think you just answered. Look, he just laughed because, yeah, that you have to be extremely quick. You have to be Martar quick. Otherwise, no, that shit ain't happening. All right. TikTokers, any question before I take this private? And I'm going to see, I think I can restart the private one. Yeah, hold on. While we're on here, let me go private. I'm just going to keep where we're at. Is this the meeting? Is today the 27th? Yeah, right. All right, I'm going to start this meeting again. Ricochet, buy, stop, back, NAS, NQ1, back to the 5-second blue line. Hold on. Join from browser, join from, whoa. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. Get rid of that. Join from workplace. Let's see. And we don't care about that one again. Safety trade system. Testing. No, I do not. There we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. And test. Okay, we're gonna kill him off of here. And end meeting for all. Yes. Let's join. All right, now that's gonna probably annoy a few people who were in my group. Hold on. Let's see if we can do that again over here like that. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. I gotta go. Oh, don't have to go. Test. 1, 2, 3, testing. And test, join.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so we have Kevin Norris here, Martar joining. Share screen. No, we need the one with this green little arrow in it, which is right there. Share. Is it creating? It is. Okay, you guys should be back in the VIP. We hit the 5-second take profit hit, 5-second take profit hit, 10-second take profit hit for the 10-second NQ and NAS. You still have time. Buy stop to the 10-second blue line for SPX, ES1, ricochet buy for US 30 and YM1, by the way. Now, are we showing, am I showing my screen on VIP? I am. Yay. Okay. Okay, nice. And I see people in here, even better. Look at us go now. All right. And I still see myself on YouTube. Now, that's interesting. Ricochet buy back to the blue line. It's going to dip, hook, come back up. NQ1 and NAS. But you're going to see the same pull up on SPX. Technically, SPX is a better trade. I'd look for SPX, to be honest with you, but whatever. All right. Negative, don't care. TikTokers, any questions for me? TikTokers, any questions for me? I'm going to go ahead and go to VIP only since we're actually hooked up here. All right. TikTokers, God bless. Have a great weekend. Actually, me and Bree will be on later today at 1, I believe. Talk to you later on TikTok. YouTubers. Where are we on YouTube? That's these guys here. Okay. YouTubers, what do I see? Ooh, someone's asking something. What is this? Yeah, I'll be sitting out those 30 seconds, and it's probably more in my wheelhouse. That's funny. Yeah, no, it's a different kind of trade. But it's fun. I mean, you know, as long as you have a little money to spare and you're not worried about where it's heading to. All right. Ricochet back to the blue line right here. Buy stop. for NAS, and also SPX, ES1, NQ1, NAS, US30, YM1. Preferably take SPX or NAS, though. Those are the two that are the ones doing it. All right, everybody on YouTube heading over to VIP only.